It's so bizarre, playing the Kinks, and we were just talking about the Kinks. Literally, we were outside talking about music, and I brought up the song Waterloo Sunset by the Kinks. If you've never heard it, check it out. And Mr. Jess Bowers in the booth played the Kinks without even knowing about that conversation.
Can I just say, just the music outside, listening to it from a distance sounds like someone playing an empty jug.
Isn't there a name for that? That kind of, like, music? There is a name, right? With the jug music?
Bluegrass?
Bluegrass? I don't know. Who knows? We're Heartful. Yeah, we should probably get to that part. That's April. We should maybe figure it out. And yeah, we should get started. So, can we have as a suggestion anything in the last few days that has made your heart feel full?
Wrecking ball.
Wrecking ball.
Wrecking ball.
Interesting life you must lead. It's gonna be fine. Just watch. See, no problem. The whole convenience store is ours. Dude, don't worry about it. It's 3 a.m. on a Thursday. We're in a one-stoplight town. Nobody's coming through here. They don't even have their own police department. It's down at the sheriff's office. You think they're going to drive through here at 3 a.m. on a Thursday and help ourselves to whatever we want? Doritos.
No, no, no! No, lunch at 10! No, no, no! No, lunch at 10! You gotta keep up with me. Come on. I know you'd rather be in PE right now, but they're not gonna take us seriously unless we stand up for our rights. Your son. No. Your son looks stupid. No. You misspelled rights. What? You're a doo-doo head.
Of course Doritos aren't the point of the robbery, dude. That's just where you start. We've got hours. You don't rob a place on an empty stomach. Look. How'd you open these registers? Doesn't matter. The noise doesn't matter. They're not going to hear anything. Look at that. Look. Okay. Look. That's $120. Huh? You feel better?
I'm just saying I don't want to eat pizza and Doritos at 10 a.m. That is not good for a growing mind.
Shit, cop, get on the floor.
Oh, the lunch lady, get on the floor.
Don't worry about it. He's going to go by. It's the sheriff's department. They don't think anything's going on in here.
Oh my
Just
God.
be calm.
I can see her nostril hairs from here. Oh my God. I think I'm in love with the lunch lady.
Lunch lady? Ah! She has nose hair. She has a beard. No, it's not a full beard, but yesterday when she gave me mac and cheese, I looked and there was this one really circular spiral hair sticking out from her chin, and it's grey at the end.
Well, no snack is worth this, okay? I want to get into a good college. I swear to Christ, man, if we get caught, my parents are gonna kill me.
I feel like if we lay here long enough, a teacher's gonna come by and we're gonna get caught and they're gonna say, "Why aren't you in PE?" And I just wanted to go in PE, and I wish I hadn't accepted your bribe of 6 Pokemon cards to come out here and join this dumb protest.
I just want to get my Bachelor of Arts in Golf Landscaping. That's all I want.
And how are you going to pay that tuition? You know, that's why we're here.
Come on, man. Don't you want to do something with your life other than keep climbing over fences or kicking and sliding glass doors?
No, man, this is what makes me feel alive. You know, do you think I feel alive when I'm working? I feel alive when I'm working at a bowling alley, handing people their shoes. Every time I hand people a pair of size 12s, you know what I'm thinking?
Does these smell?
Yeah, I am. Not only that, I'm thinking, you know what? Tonight, when you go home from the bowling alley and you're sleeping soundly in your beds, I'm going to be robbing places.
Jeez. All right.
I don't care about their rules. I'm not living by them anymore. You know? I'm a creature of the night.
You're not.
It's dark outside and we're robbing a convenience store. That makes us creatures of the night. You understand that?
You're wearing a salmon-colored polo shirt.
You gotta blend in. You dress like a creature of the night during the day, they're gonna be like, oh, this guy's dangerous. You know? You gotta blend in. And salmon, they're all wearing salmon right now. All the sheeple, they're wearing salmon. So you gotta watch them.
So you're blending in with the sheeple right now.
Absolutely.
All
But
right.
only on the outside.
Uh-huh.
The inside's a dark, beating heart of a rebel.
Man, can I just...
I'm gonna open another bag of Doritos.
Stop.
That's how few fucks
It's
I
not
give
your...
right now.
It's not... It's not
You
your
want
Doritos.
fire?
No.
You want the green ones?
No.
I'm gonna get one of the green ones, look.
No. Well, you're a criminal now. Taking what's not yours.
I'm already a criminal. Look, who are we stealing from? This convenience store's insured. Do you think Doritos cares about a few extra bags getting stolen?
Yeah, but...
We're just skimming off the top.
But dude, you're stealing from my future. I mean, I really appreciate you taking me under your wing and all when I first moved here, but I don't think this is a good fit anymore.
What do you think this is? Like a regular job? You don't quit. You can't quit this racket.
What are you talking about? I could quit being your friend.
We can quit being my friend, but you can't quit being my accomplice. That's not how the law works.
I didn't sign up for this.
Doesn't matter what you sign up for. Keep it down. He's just gonna drive by. Okay, I think he's coming in. What's so bad about 10 a.m. lunch anyway?
Because it's all pizza or bologna? It's disgusting.
But like, pizza at 10 a.m. is a good thing, especially right after PE.
But then by the time it's 1 o'clock, you're already hungry. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to the whole schedule. There needs to be a regimen. There needs to be order.
I feel like you're going to struggle when we get out of elementary school.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about right now?
My dad says there's no real order in the universe. He says everything is essentially random.
Well, you can plan. You can plan as much as you can, and then you can 1 tray, 2 tray, 3 tray, 4 tray, 5 tray, 6 tray, 7 tray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whew. I'm feeling great.
Because there's 7 trays.
You know, I like to count things sometimes, and it just makes me feel better. 1, 2 people protesting, standing up for their rights, and not their R-I-T-E-S. It doesn't make sense.
We can stand up for our rights as well. R-I-T-E-S. I mean, I didn't spell it wrong. I just spelled a different word. You know? If everything is essentially random, and what you're saying is the way that we understand it is we make order of it, right? Is we plan and we have things, rituals that we use, yeah? Like you count. Counting, that's a right. R-I-T-E. I'm standing up for your ability to have your right, which is counting trays.
Don't mansplain this to me.
I'm 7. I can't mansplain anything. That's unfair.
Look,
I'm not even part of patriarchy. You're trying to smash me already. I didn't do anything.
Look, I didn't mean to smash you, okay? I enjoy hanging out with you. You talk at a really high level. You talk at my level.
That's why I like hanging out with you, the only other kid here that's as smart as I am.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Are you joshing right now?
No.
Okay.
Nobody else could have talked me out of staying in PE this morning. I was really excited. We were going to get to climb the ropes.
I think you have lice.
Again?
I think so. Oh my god.
I don't want to get my head shaved again.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I touched your head.
Well, that's okay. There's just, the lice can't live on your hands. Just don't touch your own hair.
Nails. I gotta choke them out.
Wait, do you have any hair under your arms yet?
I don't think so. Can you look?
Oh, wow, that one looks just like the lunch lady's beard. Okay, he's coming in. Just act natural. Just let me do the talking. Evening, officer. Funny you should come by. We just went 24 hours. 24 hours. What can I help you with?
The sign-out friend says you close at 10 p.m.
I know. Well, we just started our 24-hour thing. I need to change the sign. Hey, Ralph. We need a new sign out there. This is Ralph. He's new.
Hey.
That's why he's nervous. He just, I'm showing him the ropes. Anyway, what can I get you?
Do your parents know that you're here right now?
Well, yeah, absolutely. They're just giving me more responsibility.
Can you show me your hands, sir?
I'm not putting my hands up because I haven't done anything wrong. I'm just showing you my hands.
There's Dorito dust all over your palms. Your sweaty, guilty palms.
You're right, officer. I have to admit, my first overnight shift, I got kind of hungry and I opened a couple bags of Doritos. But
Can I call your manager?
well, he'll be asleep right now. It's 3 a.m. on a Wednesday.
I mean, I think you'd want to know that he has a really, really enthusiastic employee.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the reason that he's hired me to work overnight is because he didn't want to have the responsibility.
There it is.
You can send him an email. Send him an email. It's convenience store manager at gmail.com. That's his email.
Hey, yes. This is Officer Reynolds. I know. No, I'm not. Is your store open until 10 p.m. or all night?
My manager is such a practical joker. That guy, he loves to just.
I think it's really cool that you have hair. It says that you're expanding. You're expanding outward. You're taking up more space in this world. And soon you're gonna be taller.
I don't
and
want to
you're
look
gonna
like
be
the
an
lunch
adult.
lady.
I said too much. You're not gonna look like the lunch.
Lunch lady face armpit. And then there's probably a louse on my one lunch lady beard hair armpit
It looks
hair.
like there's an egg on there. I'm not gonna lie.
Kill it with fire.
I'm not gonna kill it.
Just burn it. It's just one hair. I won't feel it. Hair doesn't feel pain.
Listen, can we get back to the matter at hand? Our protest has been completely derailed.
Everybody's in PE. There's nobody here to see our protest.
I guess you planned something wrong for once, huh?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trays.
There's still 7
3, 4, 5,
Still
6,
7 trays.
7 trays. I know. I feel better for checking.
Okay.
If the number of trays changes, then everything's different.
That's
And I
fine.
just need to be able to measure it.
I just really enjoy your company and your passion for protests that aren't gonna mean anything.
I enjoy your intellect. That's why I really wanted to take you out of PE. I don't understand why we come to school to learn and they make us climb over things and run and jump and crawl and kick balls and throw balls.
And Billy Bob Blanks, whatever his name is, Tybo!
Right, when are we ever going to use that when we get out of school? We're going to use math, we're going to use algebra, we're going to use biology. I want to understand cell walls. That's going to be useful knowledge.
Well, all that knowledge will go into some pretty amazing protests. protest. If protests go bad, we'll be ready.
That's right. We're never going back to PE. Every time I talk about differentially permeable membranes and osmosis, they laugh at me. I'm not having it.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to break this ruler sign over my knee. I can't even do that.
Stop. You're going to hurt yourself. That ruler didn't do anything to you. You can share my umbrella if you want. It's fitting, right? That it'll rain after a funeral.
Yeah. It's
I'm
like,
sorry.
thanks. I'm really going to miss him. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
he got on my nerves a lot. I didn't like him, and I said a lot of mean things to him all the time. And now I feel bad because I'll never have the chance to take him back.
You did that when you were in middle school, though. He knows you didn't mean it. Everyone's a different person in middle school.
Well, I know, but I was used to tell him, you know, that stuff I said to you in middle school, I meant it. I kept doubling down on it, tripling down on it. I'm just going to stand out in the rain. No, I just want to get wet. You know, sometimes the rain can be cleansing and cathartic. And now I'm really wet.
Just come here.
It's too late. It's like, you know, closing the gate after the horse has bolted, or you know,
You're a real...
cleaning the car windows after it's been written off. You know,
You're a real...
picking through the wreckage after the airplane has crashed. It's just, it's over. It's done. He's never coming back. I'm on my own now. It's just me. You know? I appreciate you coming out. Otherwise, I would have been alone at this funeral. And now I'm an orphan. You ever think about that? When your parents die, it doesn't matter how old you are, you still became an orphan. And now I'm an orphan. Standing in the rain.
I'm missing the reception right now, and I'm afraid all the food's gonna be gone, so...
The food's not going to be gone, it's just you and me. I called Jimmy John's. They'll be waiting for us when we get there.
He had no one else in his life? Your dad knew everyone. Why would no one show up?
I didn't tell him.
You didn't tell them?
I called the newspaper and said, don't print the obit. Because I was ashamed.
You gave them a scoop and then you took it away?
Well, I figured that they'd want me to write remarks, and then I'd have to admit to everybody that I said horrible things to him when I was in middle school, and then later on in life I doubled down on it. And I'm ashamed. Everybody knew my dad, and everybody loved my dad. He's the most well-loved guy in this whole town, you know? Everybody went into his convenience store, and he said hey to everybody, and like me, I'm just nothing but a disappointment.
Look, I'll be honest, I'm just his receptionist, and I was just trying to be kind on a really hard day.
And you were. I'm sorry, I don't mean to give you a hard time.
You were drenched. You're gonna catch a cold.
I deserve worse than that. I should catch a cold. I should catch bunions. Can you catch bunions? I don't know. I feel like I need to catch something as a penance. You know?
Did you talk like this at home all the time?
I don't know. I'm just stricken with grief right now. I guess I did.
Why don't you take the umbrella?
I'm already drenched. There's no sense two of us getting drenched.
Just take it. A good umbrella turns the mood around, you know.
It is a pretty color.
I just want... Look, I have an amazing idea for a 36-hole golf course that I want to be able to design someday and landscape. I'm gonna get into college, but I can't do that if you say something. We'll be out of here in a second. We'll be out of here, I promise.
You know, one of the first things they taught me, basic law enforcement training.
What?
So you make a phone call
Yes.
to the owner of an establishment that you suspect is being robbed, and nobody answers the phone. Act like they answered the phone. And see what response you get.
What?
You know what? You passed.
I did?
Absolutely. You know, they told me back in BLET I wasn't a good judge of people. I don't agree with that.
You went to sandwich school?
I'm trying to cut you some slack right now.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
You know, it's not easy pulling the graveyard shift,
No.
the sheriff's department, having to drive through these one-stoplight towns. And none of the convenience stores are ever open. I drove by here and I'm like, man, the lights are on. At 3 a.m. on a Wednesday. Maybe I could get a Coke float. I never get to have a Coke float because every time I think I want a Coke float when I'm at work, everywhere's closed.
I'll make you a Coke float.
Please.
Okay. Oh my gosh. What's in a Coke float?
Coke and ice, and if you're really lucky, there's vanilla ice cream, and that's in there too. But you know, it's tough enough without people making jokes about BLT when you went to BELT or BLET. Because everybody thinks they're the first person to tell that joke, you know? I'm sure people tell you convenience store jokes all the time.
I mean, not really. They usually just sort of like, put your hands up. This is a real robbery.
This place must have been robbed a lot before I came on the beat.
I don't know why you didn't notice until now. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I'm sorry. We're just two kids messing around. I promise we won't do it again. Don't listen. He thinks he's so hard, but he's not, you know, so it's fine.
You know what? For a pair of night shift convenience store workers, you guys act real strange.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I'm starting to think maybe something's not entirely on the up and up.
What are you talking about?
I'm starting to think
I'm just a kid with dreams.
that your manager that I pretended to talk to on the phone may have hired some inexperienced people to cover this night shift.
I mean, yeah. This is a convenience store. And I'm 17.
I'm just torn right now, okay? Because I feel like my basic law enforcement instincts are kicking in, but I'm just really excited that you guys are open at 3 a.m. on a Wednesday.
We could stay open.
I don't want to let that go.
Chase that feeling, man. I'll open those sliding glass doors for you every time you come by.
You really ought to get those fixed. I don't know how that accident happened.
I mean, he
Broken
kicked
glass
them.
is dangerous.
He kicked them.
Dude, why are you going to kick in the doors at your own convenience store, son? See, that's what I'm saying. Everything here is just looks pretty normal, but there's just these few things, you know? Do you think they'd notice if we tried to sneak back into PE?
Yeah.
But look, it's 9:57. It's almost time for 10 o'clock lunch. And we spent the last 30 minutes protesting 10 o'clock lunch.
Yeah.
But I'm really hungry.
Let's go get some bologna out of the fridge.
What, you mean like not go through the line?
Yeah.
Just get it directly out of the fridge?
Yeah. Use one of the 7 trays. But then you gotta return it exactly where you found it.
We'd have to go past the bearded lunch lady.
I know. It's our test.
Perhaps you could show her your armpit.
I'm not gonna show her. Why?
Well, because, you know, maybe she'll recognize a kindred spirit. Maybe she'll think your armpit's another lunch lady, and you just distract her, and I'll go in and get enough bologna for both of us.
But then when she starts talking to my armpit, then I'm stuck there.
Keep it going for Heartful! Yeah! Love those guys. You guys are having a great time. I want to tell you about another show we have here at Comedy Works every Thursday. Thursday night at 8 o'clock, we have a show called The Mixer, which is exactly like this show, just with different teams. And coming up this Thursday, the team that I'm on and Jess is on and the lovely people at the bar, Thunder Muffin, is performing there. So we'd love to see you out for that show. But are you guys ready for your headline team? Yeah, I think you are. Please welcome to the stage, Impersonally Victimized!
To get started, I want you guys to think about someone that you admire, someone that you really care about, that you're